Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Imperator Rome, episode number 5. We're into the second week here, at least in terms of the gaming Decathlon, that this game has been on the channel. We've had 4 straight days, 1 episode each day, and now we're into the normal day. The normal slot here is Monday, and we'll probably get a second episode each week as well. Excuse me. Ooh. It is spring. Allergies have sprung. So, I'm back sooner than I wanted because I was hoping that I was going to have 180 oratory power so that we could make war. You know, instead of make love, not war. We wanted to make war, not love. It was time to expand our borders again. However, I found a challenge. Towards the end of the episode, we already noticed the first piece of that challenge, but that challenge grew ever larger when Civil War on the verge. Now, there was the disloyal characters and disloyal provinces. I took care of the disloyal character. I bribed him, that's why my oratory power has gone down. So that part's averted, which means I should have all 4 armies here, but it looks like I could face some disloyal provinces, and quite a few of them, actually, 4 of them. Now I have finally, it took a while, but I looked and I searched and I tried to figure out what to do. Well, the first thing is the governor policy for each province, setting them to the plus 25% happiness. That really helps. And then there's that whole thing, and as we were looking through at the provinces, like this one for example, the unrest is now gone, which is amazing. There's still some unhappy pops, but things are a lot better than they were. Well, the war exhaustion is gone, that's certainly part of it, but I figured there's some other things that make them unhappy, and some searching, some going through, looking for all these so many modifiers that this game has, which is incredible. It adds so much depth, and it's really cool, but it takes a while to figure out where everything is and how it affects you. Anyway, primary culture happiness minus 0.1%. I mean, it's very small, but it's still a negative. So that's my tyranny. It's small. However, here's one that's going to have a bigger impact. Aggressive expansion. Wrong culture happiness. Wrong culture group happiness. Luckily, everybody's in the right culture group. But I've got a lot of people that are in the wrong culture, ever so slightly. Subject states, even more problematic. But the culture group thing is huge. So aggressive expansion is the main thing that has these pops quite unhappy. Now here's the thing about that unhappiness. The unrest goes away and the loyalty goes up. Now I've now dealt with the unhappiness, so the loyalty is going to increase. My problem is I'm probably about to have a civil war here in 2 months before this can go away. I'm thinking 33% is the threshold. So Arvernia, let's take a look here. Arvernia is the one that I could potentially make go away based on happiness, because there's still the tribesmen are happy. Or is it? No. Average happiness 89%, happiness 100%. They are below 50. What is your happiness? Oh, here it is. Okay, so the slaves and the tribesmen are happy. The freemen are not. 34%. If I can raise this one province in the next 2 months above that 33 33% threshold, I might be able to avoid this war. I don't know. This is all experimentation. This is all figuring it out. At 33%, I don't know if it's 33.33 though. I would make it in 2 months to get above 33 here, just before the war triggers. Would it be too late though? Does it trigger that one more month where it's below? It's so hard to say. And does it still trigger but only 3 provinces a month later? It'd be nice though if I keep 1 province from triggering. It's all hard to say how that's going to work, but I'd like to try to do something here with this province. The culture seems to be the way. So let's see. Culture-wise. Where are we at on that? 9 Verni pops. Okay, this one, dominant culture, is ours. That helps. Ouch, 9. That's 6 pops. I could get 4 of them. That would do it. Can I afford 4? I think I can just afford 4. Yeah, 80. How's this city doing? Yeah, it's just a plus 0.02. Now, see, it only goes up slightly. It doesn't go up by additional. You see that? It's positive, so therefore it's positive. It just has to do with the population. And each of the 4 cities within that province, each of the 4 has no unrest anymore. So I don't think I can raise it any further. I could raise like these ones. There's, the handful here. I think I've got to let it run. I've got to just let it run now. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going off of the assumption that these are the breakaway provinces because they are the ones that are disloyal. These ones are all loyal. So all the new stuff that I've acquired is what's disloyal. So I have my new cohort, or my new retinue army for the new clan, continually growing. They're up to 4 cohorts. Meanwhile, I've brought the other 3 into the edge of this area, and I'll try to, if this does break out here in 2 months. Oh gosh, it just ticked up big time. 32.9%. I'm just hoping that this one ends up just breaking the threshold of becoming loyal at 33 and doesn't join the revolt, and that it's just these 3, or this one as well above 30% decides not to, and it ends up being just these 2. I don't know what the threshold is. But if they have no army, because all of the clans stay loyal, then I've got a chance here. I've got a chance that it'll be an easy fight. As in, did you see what happened? Did you see what happened there? We got above 33%. We did it! I did it! Okay. 33% is the threshold. It lowered... Oh, right there. Look at this. Now the detail. If there are at least 33% of the population, that's the overall population, which it was at 43%, but that is a sizable province right there with 29 pops. 29 pops make up more than 10% of the overall. So it dropped us to 31.3% of the population. Oh, cohorts as well to trigger that. Okay. And see, currently 31. Okay. Okay, I get it. I'm understanding the mechanics here, and that's wonderful, because you've got to play grand strategy not just as a game. You've got to treat it like a spreadsheet, and there are players that use spreadsheets, but you've got to understand the mechanics. You've got to understand what's going to do what, and 33 is the threshold. We're above that now. They're going to continue to rise. They're going to hit 33 pretty soon. I'll be down to just 2 provinces that are disloyal. Now, I would love to change the policy here, as these guys are already at 100%. But that's costly. And I'd like to get back to war. And not against myself. That part we've averted. Now, the treasury is the tricky part here. I wonder if I should pay my army less. Economy. What's that going to do? Is tribe. Surplus of wine. Export of wine. Oof, morale down 80%, but the maintenance cost goes down. Plus 10 to morale. Okay. We're not going to do anything for a while, and we are quite strong compared to our neighbors at the moment. Ooh, nice. They just picked up their 5th cohort now. So 12, 24, now 29,000. Yeah, I've got 29,000 troops. Nobody else around me has anything like that, so I'm going to risk it, and we're going to go for decreased pay, and that's now a positive balance. It's just the morale's going to definitely take a hit here. Yeah, the base is 3, and we're down at 0.6. Means they're still at base morale. We have no modifiers to that right now. Alright, let's start checking up on some other things now that the Civil War has been averted. Research points a whopping 2.3 now. Stability is a bonus. That's actually important to know. I'm getting only 1/10 from it, but could be something. Clan Chief. Genesis has died. Okay, okay. Ooh, new? Okay. So I just inherited this war host. And a new war host is forming, and you have you're picking up some attrition here. Let's get you off of this supply limit. Get you over here. So I just inherited a war host. Can assign a commander to it. Who's disloyal? The Da Vinci. Either of you. What's yours? Kindly. Ooh. Loyalty gain chance. No, it goes higher. They like it. And he's not corrupt. There we go. No disloyal families. I still have the 3 disloyal provinces, but Embaria should go away pretty soon. They're all positive right now. I'm understanding things a lot. Tribe leaving Exedualum. We'll take vengeance upon Tyronia. Or... So one of our smaller tribes have left us. Settle down the city of... Oh, I did. Fight in these traders, but clearly without a thought about the dishonor to our nation. Okay, okay, so just lowering opinion of each other. So Tyronia stole one of our pops. Well, they didn't steal them, but apparently we're paying that. No. Arbitrator. He must be the guy who died. Okay, I suppose there's only one choice. Your family was pretty unhappy a moment ago, so this will help. Aggressive expansion impact. It's down to an 11 now. Under 11, that's good. Got many months before we're going to be able to afford things. I'd like to get that province loyalty back up before we start adding more provinces. And before we increase the aggressive expansion again and make them unhappy. Which means I really should be converting pops to our culture before too long. They only take that 5% hit versus the 10%. What's up? Bountiful harvest. Nice! Stability! Let's take the stability hit because that's going to help out with the tech. Yeah, there you go. We added another 0.1. 0.1. Oh yes, yes. That's. We're still not even halfway to level 1. Like I said, adding citizens makes a big difference here. So how are we looking on citizens right now? Yeah, okay. There you go. There's that breakdown, and we have basically less than half. Ooh, barbarians. Is this them? Let's see. It is. Let's take the main post down here. Dang. Boy, I'm only picking up 71 manpower a month. It's kind of rough. Even with this 6% bonus. Trade route. Base metals is gone. Okay, I've lost another trade route. What's it going to cost to get it back? Wine. Army maintenance cost. I like that. Plus happiness. I like that. 25 civic power. Not a problem. Ooh, back into a deficit because we've now added that extra war host, the extra 5,000 troops. So I have a large army that I can't use at the moment, that I can't quite afford either. We can afford to go to war pretty soon. And, yes, here we go. That's what we need is, we need just that little bit. Just to break even for now. You're down to the 2 disloyal provinces. And a gift. It's the nice thing about hitting that regional power status. Let's check it. Rome. And they're still growing. Carthage. Carthage still struggling. This war's been going on quite a while. Barbarians. Sent packet. Ooh, the next clan chief, the original 2. I believe it's the original 2. Both dead. Oh gosh, I just picked up that war host as well. I can't afford all these troops. I need to bring these 2 together. pick and choose and let a bunch of them go. Decide what I want to keep. I like having 2 war hosts. The clan forms up a new one, so I inherit those troops. I do like that part, but yeah, this is not good. I can't afford I can't afford you guys, so why don't I go like a new unit. We'll see what to get rid of here. I can't afford 3,000 cav. I definitely can't afford 6,000 archers. We'll try 322 at first and see how that does. Alright, we are going to disband you. Do I get anything back? We'll see. Nope. Dang, I was hoping to get back some of those men into the manpower pool. Didn't happen. Still deficit, but we're picking up some gifts. And at the moment, this is putting us at over 30,000 plus the new clan. Retinue growing, so we have troops. We'll have war before too long. Time to start thinking about against who. Trying to look for somebody without the alliances. It's not Santonia anymore. Wow, they're small now. How about Pictonia? They are... Really? Santonine Revolt? Oh yeah. But then that would pull in... But the Santonine Revolt... Yeah, okay. They have no alliance. The Revolt has no alliance. Okay, I'm not sure why it's 181 instead of 180. Oh, there's the way to support the... Oh, I'm not a major power. We'll have this in a handful of months here. Another gift. National manpower, that certainly would help. Bonus to fighting in planes next. If we continue down that trajectory. I don't know if it resets if you go down another area. Make sure things are still as they are. Yes, they are, and we can afford them in 3 months. 3 months. Okay. I'm going to leave the 2.4k stack behind. Deselect. Everybody's loyal. Let's see. Do we have shortcuts? No. Well, not the same shortcuts anyway. There's got to be keyboard shortcuts. I just need to learn what they are. We'll get in place here. National tax. Yes, let's take it. You're already at 80% loyal. Ooh, oh. You're probably going, hey, you're forgetting something. It's gonna get expensive. We can afford to go to war now. Let's go ahead and get that claim. Fabricate claim. Yes. One more month. No, more than one more month. Santidine Civil War ends. Really? Now it ends? Oh boy. Is that because I got a claim that they did that? Suddenly white peaced? Now it's tribute to Santonia. Santonia has what? Turonia. Pictonian revolt now? Now there's a Pictonian revolt. Wow, that's ridiculous. As soon as we lock down a claim. Lands on deck. Pictonian revolt. I don't. That's the only claim I have now, and I can't turn around and get another one. So, Santonia, what are we gonna get? Tronia. Okay. Santonia has just 8 cohorts. We have 9 here. That's 17. Tronia. That's a bit more. We're already at 31. And that's already enough to be about the limit, but that's definitely not all, is it? Namnesia? And the Pictonian revolt? Oh, that's so weird. You're the overlord, but you ally the revolt. Okay, they have 10. And they have 5. That's another 15. And that's basically this entire... That is this entire area. This entire area I would be at war with. That is... really asking a lot. Are any of them... Yeah, level 1s. Level 2. Level 1. Level 1s. Yeah, which means they're all slightly higher than I am tech-wise. So there goes 180 oratory power that became entirely useless waiting for the 1 month to tick by that it was going to take. Economy. Ouch, what's going on? Why is it now -2? Abrasion. Where's that? Alright, well, I suppose the good thing is our aggressive expansion is shrinking. That's something. I can't afford mercenaries right now. Spend a little time looking at the characters. Health. Who is struggling here? Okay, this character is gonna pass away relatively soon. Seem to be, yeah, much older character. None of these are with titles. Here's the first one, Clan Chief. Donis Tautulus looks a bit older now. He's lost his hair. 54, his health's down to 61, but it's only dropping slowly because he's a lunatic. Nice. Nope, you're not getting access from me. Ooh. We just lost a few things here. War refugees. Yes. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Okay, I like how that loyalty's coming up. Here's what it needs. Let's see. City civilization greater than 50. Increased council. Oh, that's stuff I've not looked at very closely, and I would actually like to. There's some money coming in. We'll take that. It's weird that the hovering over Gaul gets you a look at what you need there. But we don't get this one. I guess I could look for Ipsos. Where is Ipsos? That's why! We could form Galatia by going all the way to Phrygia. All the way to Anatolia. Okay. Odd. Very odd. Indeed. Obviously, econ still a bit negative. Fort maintenance. What about this one? What's that going to do? Fort maintenance goes down by a quarter. Can't change the loyalty, but there's a good way to improve loyalty. What's this going to do? Slaves needed for surplus +2. Ooh, wait. Research points -20. That takes down the unrest. It's amazing. There's just modifiers everywhere here. Okay, chief of the Varanasi clan becomes cruel, and we get 2 slaves. Or beautiful temple in the this one city. He becomes pious. He loses a bunch of wealth. That's not bad. That doesn't hurt me in any way. Yes, that's 2 pops, but the cruel thing could turn out poorly later. Then again, it might not. It's hard to say. I do need... I need the dosh. I need the money coming in. It's down under 2 on the deficit now. Army maintenance is just too big. Trade route, wine, gone again. Keep losing those additional trade routes. Not sure what's going on. Why? Base metals is back on the available list. Horses is back. Doesn't cost me much when I have so much civic power. Yes, okay. Oh, these guys are back to negative. What's going on here? Why are we back up to unrest? What is the problem here? The aggressive expansions come down a lot. What is your province doing? Did my omen wear off or something? That could be what it is. Yes. No omen right now, so the national unrest went up by 2.5 points. What do I need to make it? 181. It's going to be 2 years without. And these guys were down at like 4 and 12, so they've picked up about 10, which means the others should be about 10 clear, and a very slow decrease, plus the aggressive expansion continues to drop, so we're going the wrong way. We're definitely going the wrong way, but I don't think we're in danger of that Civil War thing breaking out. I need to drop a couple more troops off, though. I'm just happy I'm starting to understand where and what is contributing to these modifiers that exist. Gosh, we need some technology. Ooh, 40 loyalty. But he wouldn't be governor anymore. Lose 10 popularity, but gain loyalty. Okay. Military. What can we do? Santanine Civil War is done. Suppose we can check back in, see if there's any change. Centralization not changing, it's at 73. Oh, okay. I got it. That's everybody's health. National tax. National citizen happiness. That should be... versus omen power. I should switch these guys, right? you? Manpower recovery speed. Guard recruit speed. Yeah, got that the right way. National tribesman happiness. Aggressive expansion change. Okay, that's who's the next tribal chief. I'm learning. Making more and more sense here. Okay, no money to buy anything like that. We definitely don't want to buy any troops right now. I'd love to promote some pops, but we don't claim enough oratory power. That's religious conversion, and we don't need to convert anyone. Again, the assimilation. It's a quiet time for us here. Oh boy. It's getting low. We have loans here. Not a fan of those in EU4. Try to avoid them when you can, where you can. What to do with that civic power? It's just... Alright. How are we looking here? How are we looking? Whoa, 22. And Santonia. Things, they are a-changing. Okay, you only have one ally left. And I share a border with both of you. Oh, let's see, what is this? Tyronia. What's Tyronia gonna do? 4 slaves, and Santonia would hate me. Or 2 tribesmen. Let's take the money. 4 slaves. Oh gosh, we have a deficit. The deficit's growing. Minus research points. Okay. No choice. Wow, that certainly didn't increase things much. Thank you. I need to get rid of some troops. Hey, there we go. Call down an omen. National tax this time. That aggressive expansion is just about down low enough where those guys are gonna turn that around on their own without the national unrest. So, national tax. will turn things around for us. Come on, please let it be. Still losing money. I really should get rid of a little bit of these troops. A little bit more, anyway. Yes, please. Thank you. Let's create a new unit. Cut that down to 2. We'll cut that down to a single. And that down to a single. And we will disband those 3. Be nice if that went down a bit faster. A whole lot faster. Hey! Finally. We're making money. Now this is the only claim I've got, so I've got to just kind of keep an eye out. And Santonine Revolt is now your leader. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've got to turn my maintenance up first. But let's make sure. Let's make sure here. Level 1 tech, 25 cohorts. Dang. And Santonine Revolt, where are you? Oh, Santonine Revolt, you're back. Just where? 2. That's 27 cohorts. That's 34 that I have, so we've got the advantage. In that case, we're gonna go like this. And we're gonna turn that army maintenance back up. Yeah, back into the deficit again. We've got to turn that fort maintenance back up. That's only half. That's small. Back to a deficit of 2. We're gonna have ourselves a war finally. Oh yeah, no, definitely not giving you military access. Oh, come on. Really? Back to Santonia again. Not funny. A little funny, but not funny. Very sad. Gotta be freaking kidding me. Army maintenance. Fort maintenance. Back to a positive balance at least. This is ridiculous though. I'm not getting any research done, right? Tech. Oh, we're gaining some, but it's just very little. Set at 2.5 points, it's 1.5 points. Right now, that actually makes perfect sense. We're not gaining anything quickly. Anyway. It's amazing that some of my neighbors are teching up faster than I am right now. Why is it so bad that we can't tech up? Anyway, that's all the time I've got for this one. So no wars, quiet, but consolidation. We've taken care of ourselves. I've learned a lot about some game mechanics and how the modifiers work and what they affect and how to change things like pop happiness, disloyalty, and whatnot. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.